Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I wanted to show you guys something that I've been seeing a lot of people use to improve their farming efficiency that I wanted to share with you guys. Recently I've been doing a lot of beta videos, and I figured I'd go back to live and show you guys something that you guys can actually do, everybody can do, and not just some people can enjoy like on the beta. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going into my garrison, I queued for Proving Grounds, and I entered the Proving Grounds scenario. And pretty much what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to enter Proving Grounds and leave Proving Grounds and go into another dungeon, and then once I get to the point where I want to leave that dungeon, I can enter the Proving Grounds again and then leave the Proving Grounds after that. And what that's going to do is that's going to teleport me back to the beginning of the dungeon. So that's kind of a TLDR for this video, and I'll kind of explain it to you guys the way it works. And so you can see right now, after I teleported out of the scenario, I am still within the scenario, and so I can still queue into it whenever I want. So I went down into Blackrock depths, and I'm going to try and farm a certain mob. Now, this mob, Phineas Darkfire, I think that's how to say his name, I have no fucking idea. Well, anyway, he drops a pretty rare shirt. I think it's like called like the Master Builder shirt or something like that. And so anyway, if you're actually going to go down and farm this, it's going to take you a lot of time to go all the way down there and then all the way back, even if you do use this teleporter. So I take the teleporter down and then I jump down to the bottom here, and I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Now after I kill him, if I wasn't using this method right here, I would have had to go all the way back to the beginning of the instance, and it would take me a lot longer. But right here I go ahead and I kill him. The shirt did not drop, and so what I do is I just right click on my minimap icon for the scenario, I queue right back into Proving Grounds, and as soon as I enter the Proving Grounds, I leave the Proving Grounds again, and that's going to port me right outside the instance, as you can see right there. So this is very useful for making your farming runs a little bit more efficient, and especially for certain things. Like, one thing I really hate about certain dungeons is that you kind of have to run all the way back, and it's just like completely wasted time. And having something like this that kind of removes that run back definitely makes me feel like I'm not wasting as much time. And so I really think that this is a very useful thing that people can use. Now, obviously, like, you can't use this for everything, and there are also some exploits that you can use. Apparently you can use this in Strathlone to teleport yourself right on top of Baron Rivendare, right back and forth over and over again, or at least I got the 10 times within the instance cap limit. And I didn't really want to share that in this video because, for one, the other guy made the video, I'm not really going to take his content, and also I try not to really show just overt exploits, and I think that's kind of what that is. But anyway, guys, I'll show you another I guess like way of using this, and you can also use it in raids as well. And so I went into Molten Core, and people might not think like, why are you farming Molten Core? And actually there is one item in Molten Core that still does sell very well, and that is the Blood of the Mountain. Now, the Blood of the Mountain is a drop from the not the Molten Giants, but the Molten Destroyers. I believe that there are 6 in the instance every single time, and each time, like, Blood of the Mountain is like a 10% drop chance from them. So usually you'll get between 0 and 2 Blood of the Mountain per run. Usually you'll average out, if you do it 10 times, you'll probably get like I don't know, about 10. Probably it probably averages out to about 1 run. So anyway, I just pretty much skipped ahead and I killed all the mobs. Unfortunately, did not get any Blood of the Mountain. So what I'm going to do right now, instead of having to run all the way back to the beginning of the instance, because it really does take a very long time, all I'm going to do is I can just go ahead and click on that little circle, and it's going to port me right back to the beginning of the instance. Well, actually, that's the thing, is I want to show you guys something else after this, is that there is a macro that you guys can use, and I'll show you guys that macro in just a minute. And you can use that macro and click on it, because since you're not in a raid group, you cannot reset instances while you're in Proving Grounds. So what you need to do is you need to create a macro so you don't teleport right outside this guy's tomb. Then you have to run all the way back. Now, that's a lot easier, a lot better than having to go all the way back from Molten Core, but it's still not very good. And so I'm using this macro right there, /script reset instances, and I just copy that macro right there. And I didn't show it on the screen too long, but of course you guys can pause it right there and just copy that right over. And you're going to be able to just pretty much do that. And then so as soon as you go back into Proving Grounds, you click on that macro and then you teleport right back to the dungeon. And what that's going to allow you to do is you teleport back into the dungeon rather than outside of it. And that's how it's been working for me. Now, every dungeon, since this is something that is not, I don't really believe this is an exploit. It's kind of more, I would say it is more clever use of game mechanics, and I would expect to see this get fixed at one point or another. I don't think this is intended, but I also don't really think this is an exploit. And so whenever you are doing something like this, and so I did just click the macro, and it says on my chat log, Molten Core has been reset. So then whenever I teleport back to Molten Core, as you guys will see right here, I teleport right back to the actual beginning of the instance, and everything else has actually reset. So because it is an exploit, the way this behaves in different dungeons does vary, and some things will bug out, some things won't, but I think that really kind of comes with the I don't know, I guess it kind of like comes with the territory of doing anything that is, not necessarily supported by Blizzard. So anyway, guys, I really hope this helped you. Personally, like, I don't really do a whole lot of farming like this, but whenever I saw this method right here, I actually did instance cap out on doing all of these Molten Core runs, and I did get some Blood of the Mountain. And so if anybody wants to make Thunder Fury, I can kind of help them out too. And I just wanted to show you guys again. Rivendare is another really good example of this. Is it pretty much like you don't want to run all the way back from doing your Strathlone runs, and so you can just teleport out of the instance and teleport right back in. And so anyway, guys, again, just to recap for anybody that just wants to have this, I don't know, like just to recap, honestly. So you go into your garrison, you queue up for Proving Grounds. After you queue up for Proving Grounds, you can also do this through your class trainer as well. But it's just any sort of place where you can queue up for Proving Grounds. Once you get into Proving Grounds, go ahead and right click on the little icon on your mini map and teleport out of dungeon. Then you can enter any raid or dungeon that you want, and once you want to leave that raid, you just click back on the mini map icon, and what that's going to do is that's going to teleport you to the Proving Grounds, and you teleport back out of the Proving Grounds, and that's going to put you probably right at the beginning of the instance or somewhere very near to it. So anyway, guys, I hope this helped you, and that's pretty much all I've got. It's always good to be able to do stuff like this on live. I wish I wish I had more time to make more videos like this. I really do like showing people these like cool little tricks, and so hopefully this helps people, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out a few more of these in the near future as well. So again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.